Michelle from the Scattered Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. Today is day 3 of Best of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And today's sketch is by Rochelle Spears for Sketches in Thyme. And I am really excited about this one. It has a lot of layers going on and a lot of different patterns. So I'm excited to see what we can come up with this one. Today I am actually going to be scrapbooking a picture from our trip to Savannah. This is the Pirate's House. It is a restaurant in Savannah, Georgia, and the food there is so good. And we had a lot of fun there. And upstairs in the Pirate's House, they have a gift shop. And I got this die-cut sticker just in order to scrapbook this page. I was like, oh, that would be perfect to go with the picture that we took, so I had to have it. I have got some different jewels here to use for my pirate booty. I have it's supposed to be a bookmark from Paper House, but I'm thinking about using it as an embellishment. I have some chipboard phrases and accents from Echo Park's Pirate Tales, and that is also the papers that I'm going to be using. Echo Park's Pirate Tales. So let's get started. I have sped this part up really fast because I do a lot of fussing with my paper. But look at this paper. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. And it is perfect for my background. And then I based some of my pattern choices on what is in the sketch. And also what I thought would showcase my pictures and my sticker the best. So I know I want to use this paper here as the background for my pictures. Or my picture and my sticker. Plus, it is definitely piratey, and that is what I'm scrapbooking about. Look at the back side of that. I hate to cut into this, actually, because I would love to use that map that's on the back of that, but I guess that just means I need to go and find another Pirate Tales collection. So I considered using this paper with the dark on the bottom. Usually that's how I like to do things, is put the dark on the bottom. But we actually went and ate dinner at the Pirate's House. So I like it with the dark at the top and the light at the bottom because that kind of signifies the sun going down for me. So that helps tell my story in that it was the evening and we went at dinner time, even though it doesn't really get dark in the middle of summer until 9 or 10 o'clock at night. But it was the evening and we had dinner. And then I took a long time to figure out how big I wanted the map for my picture and my sticker. But once I got that figured out, then I was able to determine how big I wanted to do the paper behind it. So I just made it the exact same size and then put it off center for my map behind my picture and sticker and map. And then here I am cutting out the third layered piece that I'm going to use, this really pretty red with the anchors on it. And I'm just using the outside of that as the big frame that's in the sketch. And I'm going to try and figure out exactly where I want all my layers to go and how I want to glue things down. And then I decide, well, this is really too short. I need it to be longer. So easiest thing is just cut it in half and then you just put it underneath your layers as big as you need it. Nobody is the wiser. Except for us watching this video. But y'all won't tell anybody, right? So here I'm trying to figure out exactly where I want my sticker and how I want it to sit. And I decide I'm going to pop it up just a little bit. So this foam here, it's not the sticky side kind of foam. So it's really thin, so I like it to just lift some things up a little bit when I don't want them like jumping off the page, but I want to give a little bit of a hint of depth. And then I have a Thyme trying to put my picture on straight, and I want to leave enough border around my picture so you can tell that it's the skull and crossbones in the back. And then I want to make sure when I put my sticker down that I'm not covering up my husband, who's just there on the edge of the picture. He just barely made it in there, guys. But the way that I end up tucking this behind the picture, it actually frames him perfectly, so you can't help but see him there. He couldn't hide from us. You can definitely see that he's there. So now, oh, see, look, X marks the spot. I love that paper. Anyways, so now I'm just going to start gluing down my layers. And I don't know what it was with me today, but I wanted things straight. Usually I don't care if they're a little off, but I really wanted these to be straight. And I had a time and a half trying to get these layers on. So I even broke out my T ruler. And then I was like, oh, I've got to make sure I have room for my title, because I am going to put my title up here in the upper right corner like the sketch calls for. And my title is Pirate Pit Stop. And the reason why I call it that is because the pirate's house is an actual, it was a house. It is what, yeah, it was a house that back in the day pirates used basically as a pit stop. They would, when they would come to shore, when they would pull in, they would come to this kind of like tavern slash hotel kind of thing, and it was just the pirates that stayed there. And well, we know what pirates do, but anyways, they've turned it into a wonderful restaurant, and it is a lot of fun to go to the restaurant here. And when you get finished eating, you can go upstairs because they have, well, like I was saying before, they have a really fun gift shop upstairs. And you could probably spend an hour just walking around the gift shop looking at all the pirate themed and ocean themed items and the pretty things. And it's just a lot of fun to go. So if you ever go to Savannah, make sure you go to the Pirate's House, at least for lunch. I know we had dinner there and it was good. We'd had lunch there before, and I think I prefer the lunchtime more than the dinner time, because they actually don't have the same menu. Their menu changes from lunchtime and dinner time. And here I totally forgot to put in my frame layer, so I had to pull everything up and get that situated. And now I'm going to have to glue everything back down. But I get everything kind of how I want it. Make sure everything's nice and stuck. And then I didn't put any tape on my frame, so I'm going to use my Scotch tacky glue just to stick this down so it won't move on me. And then I think I put down my title next. I just did this a little while ago and I don't remember what order I did it in. But yes, I think I do. I want to go ahead and put these down, and I'm just going to kind of skip through here. You don't have to watch me put all these letters down. But this is the first time that I'm using this little scripty font, and I think it's from the Again and Again collection. I can't recall who that is. Oh well. But I love it. It is so pretty, and I need to make sure I use it more often. So now comes the decorating part. This is the fun part. And I pull out these chipboards, and I already know that I want to put something down in the bottom right hand corner, kind of like the the cluster and banner that is in the sketch. So that's kind of my nod to the sketch, because I did put a tiny little banner on there. And now I'm trying to figure out what I want where the arrow is in the sketch. And I tried this pirate ship, which, oh, I love that ship, but it's too big. So I think, well, how about I'll use one of these little sayings. So I put it there. Nope, off it goes. It's too small. So I see this little pirate ship on the sticker sheet, and at first I try it down here, and I'm like, oh, it's not going to work. But I pull it up a little bit, and I like it. So I stick it down. Well, after I look at it, and then I stick it down. And the reason why I pulled it up a little bit is because I didn't want to cover up my frame, and I also didn't want to cover up the pirate hook that's on my frame, because I want you to be able to see that this paper frame has pirate-related things on it, and I didn't want to cover it up. So now I'm going to go ahead and glue down my little chipboard pieces here. I have this goblet, and I really wanted 4 goblets. That would have just been perfect since there's 4 of us. But there was only the one chipboard goblet and only 2 goblets on the sticker sheet. I'm like, really? You couldn't have had one more? Just one. There was plenty of room on the sticker sheet to put one more goblet. Oh, so I got those glued down so I know exactly where I want to put them. And now I'm pulling out all the pirate booty. So what I'm going to do is use these little rhinestone looking gem things as my pirate booty. So here I'm going to put down the green for emerald and the red for ruby and the blue for sapphire. And I'm going to put 3 down in each little place where I have somewhat of a cluster. But I'm going to change which ones get to be the big one and the middle one and the small one. So here beside the pirate pit stop, I have the red as the big one and the blue as the medium and the green as the small. But I changed it up on the bottom one where the green was the big and the red was the medium and the blue was the small. And then I went to go and put things up beside the pirate ship and realized that my blue, I didn't have a big one. So I couldn't do the same kind of pattern. But I did have a medium blue and a small green and a teeny tiny red. So it worked out. It's just a little bit smaller, but that's okay because this is my little bit smaller cluster in my mind. Even though that pirate ship is big, it's just the one thing. And I don't have anything else up there. So, and then these are the pearls, because you have to have pearls in your pirate booty. And then I'm thinking, do I want to use these kind of diamondy looking iridescent diamond shapes for diamonds? And I was like, oh, yep, I definitely have to get some of these on here because you can't have a pirate booty without diamonds in it. So I just put one of these in each of my little clusters here, and then I take a look to see what I think about my layout, and I'm like, that bottom left corner of my photo mat is bugging me. It's feeling empty, even though it's not. Because, you know, the paper has the pirates on them, or the skull and crossbones, but I'm like, it just doesn't look right. So I go to the chipboard again and think, I could put a actual pirate there. But that one was too big. I didn't like it hanging over the side of my photo mat. So then I think, oh, well, here's a pirate guy all by himself. And he's tall and slender, so he really fits there. But then I couldn't decide if I wanted to fussy cut him out or if I wanted to keep him with the white background. Y'all let me know. What do you think? Should I cut him out or should I leave him like it is? I've left it like it is right now because I kind of like that stair step effect of my picture and the Savannah sticker and then the little pirate guy. But y'all let me know in the comments what you think, if I should cut him out or not. But there you have it. There's my layout. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying the 30 days, best of 30 days of sketches. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.